Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, I'm Crystal Ann. And today what we will be doing is I'm going to show you guys how I do my makeup from a day-to-day basis. I don't want to say I do my makeup every day because I don't. This is usually how you can find me most of the times. But for photo shoots and like when I go out to eat or certain things like events, I like to, make myself look presentable. So that is what I'm going to be doing for you guys today. You get to see this and then you'll see it get all made up pretty. So let's get started, shall we? So what I like to do for my makeup routine before I cake my face full of shit is I wash it real good to make sure I got all the excess gunk off from the night before, the makeup before, all that fun stuff. So I already did that. I already used my exfoliator, scrub, and my facial cleanser, which both of those I use from the brand Philosophy, and you can find that at your local Ulta. I also use their facial cleansing wipes because those are just, they work like a freaking gem. I love them. I don't break out. Keeps my skin very happy. Definitely recommend the facial wipes, especially if you're lazy at night and you don't really want to wash your face. You just take a wipe and whoop, 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 done. So definitely recommend those 3 products if you're trying to keep your face happy and gunk free. Check them out. So what I do for my following steps is very long and kind of detailed, but I'm going to try and keep it short and simple today. Just so I don't end up with an hour-long video like my other ones. I've made like two different makeup videos, and I just didn't really like the way that they came out. And plus they're like over an hour and a half long, and I have a lot of health problems and my eyes are really sensitive. And so it's just really hard for me to sit and stare at a computer screen for that long to edit a video that I don't really even like to begin with. So we're making a new one, and I'm going to post this one hopefully today on Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. But if not, it will be uploaded on Wednesday. Some hump day action for you guys. So let's get started, shall we? So what I am going to do for my first step is I'm going to grab my eyebrow pencil. So I'm just going to give you guys like a quick little general rundown of how I'm going to do my face. I always do my eyes first before I do any kind of foundation. That way if I have any eyeshadow or like anything on my eyes, I don't have to worry about retouching up my foundation from it leaking down. So I always do my eyes first, and then I go and do my face and then my highlight and, all that jazz. I don't know if that made sense, but in my head it makes sense. So we're gonna do my eyebrows first, then the eyeshadow, then the face. Get it? Got it? Good. So for eyebrows, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil. And I use the Ebony brown color. I usually have the thicker stick, but when I went and bought a new one, because I was out of my big one, I grabbed this one and didn't realize that it's substantially smaller than my other one till I got home. So figured I'd just use this one till it's out, and then I'll just go buy another one because I'm not going to spend $30 on another pencil when I have one that I can use. So yeah. I got my little mirror to my right, so if you see me like dipping off, it's because because I got my mirror right here. So yeah, I'm just gonna go to town on my eyebrows. So you're just gonna brush them up. I learned this. So I'm not the best at doing my eyebrows, but like I got a little 1-over tutorial from a makeup artist at Ulta. And they pretty much just told me you want to brush your furs upwards, up and down. You don't want to like just straight brush them. You want to go with the flow of your hair, I guess. And then you're just gonna take and outline the shape that is there. I really hate my eyebrows. I'm saving up to go and get them microbladed. That doesn't look too bad. But yeah, I'm saving up to go get my eyebrows microbladed because I just really hate, I have a lot of like bad self-esteem because of my eyebrows. But at the same time, I'm not going to let my eyebrows make me feel like total shit about myself either. That doesn't look bad. So that's one eyebrow. And after you have that kind of filled in, you're just gonna take and brush it upwards, kind of make it look more natural rather than just colored in. Again, I am not like a professional. I only like half know what I'm doing. So, yeah. But you can't get good if you don't practice. And, well, it's never too late to stop practicing. Now we're going to jump over to my second eyebrow. Brush this one up. Upwards. Okay. Draw this one on quick. Whoa, is my mirror taking? And I always feel like I have like one eyebrow that looks a lot better than the other. Like today, I feel like this one is a lot cuter than this one. I don't even know what this one's doing, but whatever. Whatever, we won't talk about that. Okay, so for moving on to my eyeballs, I am going to grab my black eyeliner. So we're just going to give my eyes a nice little dark line underneath. So we're just gonna lift that lid up. And color away. There we go. Okay. Now for some eyeshadow. I love my bright colors because, you know, I'm a unicorn and whatnot. So I think I'm gonna do something bright and colorful. Because why not, right? Right. So this is my electric palette. This is what I use for the majority of my colorful eye looks. I've had this palette for a while now, so it's kind of been through some shit. But what makeup palette hasn't that you love? Yeah, so I'm gonna open this, and I can't really show you guys the colors because shortly after I got this palette, this is a really sad story and it like frustrates me every time I think about it. Another reason why I will not have kids, because I fucking hate kids. But shortly after I got this palette, there was a kid that just assumed it was okay to fuck around with my makeup in the bathroom during a photo shoot and fucking threw my palette on the ground and, well, shattered most of my colors. I was pissed. I was not too happy about that. I did not, no. I don't let kids touch my makeup. I don't even believe that kids should wear makeup. Like, it's fun to play and whatnot, but your kids should not be fucking wearing a full face of makeup all the time. But that's just my 2 cents. I mean, I was obviously raised a lot different than these girls nowadays. But to each their own, right? Okay, so some colorful looks today. We're gonna do blue and pink because it's always some good colors to go with. So we're gonna start with some blue. The blue of this one is named Gonzo. So we're getting some Gonzo on the eyeballs. We're just gonna smack that in the lid of the eye. Well, the crease of the eye. And wrap it around. Then we're gonna repeat the same on this eye. So, you know, at first, eyeshadow always looks a little crazy. And it's like, yo, what the fuck you doing? But in the end, I feel like it always kind of balances out and looks semi-normal. So, yeah, don't judge my look till it's completely done. Now we're gonna go through and we're gonna add some pink. It's like cotton candy. I love cotton candy. So, you know, I got a little bit of purple in there too. Quite cute. So now moving on to the other eyeball. Just gonna blend this all together. And now, for the final touch, sparkles. So you're just gonna take the sparkles, and you're just gonna whoop, 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 all through the eyelid. Make sure you take some and you rub it on the crease line to help the smokiness of that blue. There's probably a little excess sparkles that I needed, but what else? Okay. Sparkly, sparkly. take some more sparkles and repeat on the other eye. I have a little excess eye makeup, so I just gotta wipe and clean the bulk of that up. That way both my eyes will match, you know? Can't have mix match shit. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take my little paper towel in a clean section and dip it in my little lid of water and just clean up underneath my eyeballs. There we go. Okay, so on to some eyeliner. So, as you guys can see, got my eyeshadow on. That's a little rough up there. I'll fix that in a minute. So for eyeliner, I use Cat's tattoo liner. I have the tattoo liner and I have the liquid liner because they're both fabulous. So I think we're gonna try the ink liner first. So this is the pencil. It's from Cat. Highly recommend her line. And so for my wings, we're just going to wing it up. It's kind of faded with my sparkles that I got going, so you can't really see it that good, but it's on there. Then I'm gonna take my okay guys, sorry, I had a phone call come in and had to take that one. But I'm back and I have my second wing almost going, well, almost done, and then it'll be eyelashes. So give me 2 seconds. We are go for green. Okay, now for some eyelashes. I can't remember what brand these were, but I got them from Ulta. These are my little eyelashes. Super cute, super fluffy, but not like too fluffy, you know? So I'm just gonna get these ready. So you're just gonna take this and you're just gonna dink it. Put right on the eyelid. Bingo, bango. And make sure it's stuck into place. And we have an eyelash. Really am quite impressed with myself. With how good I've gotten with sticking my eyelashes over the years. Before I used to have to like pull my eye back and like it was a freaking mission. Now I just glue them, stick them, and go. Quite lovely. Okay. Now I'm just gonna blow on that a little bit. Bingo. Okay. Now we are ready to do my face. Yay! Okay, so first step to that is some moisturizer. So right now I am in between my good moisturizers. So I've been using this one that I keep in my makeup boxes for like when I'm out. It's like a little filler like go-to when I need shit. So I've been using like this little Clinique moisturizer till I get back to Sephora to get me a better one. I'm pretty sure too that's why my face has been kind of breaking out in little spots, because I'm 90% sure it's because of this moisturizer. My skin is very like sensitive and like specific with what it wants, and when I change moisturizers a lot, it's like, well, bitch, what are you doing? So yeah, but whatever. I'd rather use this moisturizer than have no moisturizer at all, because my skin really hates that shit. So you're just gonna take and rub this all throughout your skin. Hydrate and moisten that shit, you know? Okay. We are all moistened. Moistened. Okay, so we're gonna take my concealer. I'm like running out, like I'm so low on like all my makeups. Like I gotta go to Sephora and like freaking drop a couple hundred again. So I'm gonna need some new concealer here soon. There's just various things I need, but I'm not out of yet, so that's good. So we're gonna take my little beauty blender. I already dabbed it in some water. It's a nice little trick that I found other makeup artists using, is that they either spritz or they just dab it in some water to help your foundation go on a lot smoother, you know? Okay, so we got my concealer on and blotted. So, there we go. Now we are going to move on to some foundation. Dip my sponge one more time. And of course, I have my Kat Von D foundation. I use the Locket, the Kat Von D Locket. And this stuff's just beautiful. It gives you that nice full coverage look without the feel of being a full coverage makeup. Like your skin can still breathe. It feels very airy and like lightweight, but at the same time, all your pores, blemishes, imperfections, they're all covered with this beautiful foundation. For a while I was using the Urban Decay, what's it called? Like the light, like the natural stuff that's supposed to be like lightweight and very airy for you. I was using that one for a while, but I mean, my skin loved it because it was very breathable. It felt like I wasn't wearing makeup at all, which was so nice. But I just wasn't getting the coverage that I wanted from it. And so I switched over to Cat. And, well, I haven't gone back. Love me some Cat. Okay, so now that that is all squished in there, okay, we are all squished in there. So now we go on to the fun part, some contouring. So what I do for my contour, I've been playing around with the way I contour the last few weeks. So today in this video, I'm going to do it with my beauty blender and my cream stick rather than using my powders. Normally I would use my Cat Shade and Light palette for my contouring. But today we are going to stick with the cream pencil and do it that way. Because sometimes it looks really good, sometimes, I don't know, I still have some practice to do with it. So here we go. So we're just going to suck your cheeks in. Helps me get that, you know, defined area a lot better. Okay. Got that. And then I always draw it up onto my forehead. And then I bring it there. And then this is my little 3 that I do. I know a lot of other people, their 3 is like whoop whoop, like that, but I found that my face likes this, you know? I don't know. I'm still freaking experimenting with contour. So we're gonna take our little beauty blender thing. We're gonna moisten it. Don't forget to moisten your sponge. And then you're just gonna dab and blend this out. So we got, for the most part, all of this blended. Doesn't look too shabby. So, what we're going to do before we get too into the contour is we are going to go back with my concealer and just dab it again right under here and here lightly. Get those dark circles nice and sealed. And then you're just gonna blend that out, you know? You want bright under eyes. Looks pretty bright. Okay, so second step to that is we're going to take my little powder brush, and we're going to take our translucent locket powder. And again, this stuff's from Kat, her locket translucent setting powder. Love it. So you're just going to take and lock in your under eyes with some powder. Okay, so that's that. And I want to go through with the bigger brush. This is like my mini blush brush, but it's not my blush brush. It's my powder brush. But every time I see it, and when I go to, you know, like, name it, I always want to call it a blush brush. So that is the designated name that it gets. You're just gonna smack this down right under here. Right under here. Brighten that up too. Okay, now we're on to the powder contour. So you don't need a lot of it, obviously. So I'm pretty much just going to dab it in the center one. The center one that I use is the Shadow Play. That one just fits my skin tone really good. And I'll put some pretty much everywhere where you had the cream stick. You're gonna go back through with the brush and just kind of finish blending it all, giving it that nice warm finish, you know? And then I always take a little bit and do it underneath my jawline just to help shadow that out for like photos and whatnot, you know? Helps define my jawline a little bit more. And then, as always, when you bring it down onto the jawline like I just did, you want to make sure that you brush the rest of your neck as well. You don't want a tan face or even a bronzed face with a white ass neck. It'll look funky, you know? So, yep, I got that all done. Now we are moving on to some nose contour. Gotta do the nose. Some rosy nosy. So I'm just gonna dab that there and come back in. Nose contour is another one that's a very tricky one. Because one wrong little move and your nose is more jacked than it was before. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now just to blend it. I broke my nose when I was like little, so I have like this weird little like bump, and I don't really like the curve. It's not like obnoxiously huge or anything, because I have seen some fucked up noses from girls like breaking them, and whew, like I'm really glad my nose isn't as fucked as some, but at the same time a little contour can't help. The way I broke my nose too, it hurt so fucking bad. I don't even remember how old I was. I was a kid because I was in Washington, and we were at this tavern that my mom and friends would hang out at a lot, because like they'd play bingo there, and like they'd have karaoke nights, and they had a giant arcade room for kids. It was a super fun little establishment. But one day we were back there, and they had these giant like wooden stools for chairs for all the arcade games. And I was trying to move a stool over to a game that I wanted to play. And well, when I was pushing it, it fell over and I fell on top of it, and my nose crashed down right on the corner of the fucking wood stool. And it was bad. It was so bad. So much blood everywhere. I don't remember a lot of things from my childhood, but the things that I do remember, it's like, wow, no wonder you don't remember your fucking childhood. Like, shit's kind of fucked up, man. But in like a good way. Like, I find fucking amusement out of like the shit I did and went through and seen and heard and whatnot. That looks pretty good. Fuck yeah. Okay, well, my nose is just cooperating today. So let me scoot back a little bit. So got that all done. Now we are on to some blush, and then it's just highlight and lips. Gotta do these little things. Give them some life. So yeah, let me grab my blush. I forgot to grab it when I grabbed all my other makeups. So let me grab that quick, and I will be right. Okay, and I'm back. So we got my blush. This is my blush brush. As you can tell, it's covered in pink. So we're just gonna wipe that with my blush. And so for my blush, I just recently found this trick out, because I'm still, new to makeup and learning all the good techniques. I found that if you smile when you put it on, it's supposed to help define your cheeks and look better. So that's how I put my blush on now. So don't mind my giant cheesy grin, because I'm just trying to put some blush on. So here we go. So just gonna wipe it right there and right there And wipe it up. Wipe it up. It's my blush, guys. We're gonna do just a little bit more because I like my blush. I like to feel all rosy and cute. There we go. Bingo. Bingo. So we got that all done. So now we just go through very carefully, because I should have done this before, but I didn't. You're just going to go through and you're going to put your setting translucent powder up in like the whitish area. Not where you put your bronzer or your contour, but just in like the forehead area, you know? Help whiten that out a little bit. And then you're gonna repeat it again down here. Need just a little bit more powder. And then I'm gonna put some down the nose, the bed of the nose, and just to make sure it's well blended, just gonna, there we go, and there we go. Now I'm just gonna take the blush for what little bit may have gotten buried with the powder. Lovely. Now onto some highlight. So the highlighter that I use is from Becca Cosmetics. Don't mind my piece of duct tape right on the middle of it. I don't know why that's there. But I use the Becca. This one, I dropped it and it got like completely shattered, so I can't really like show you guys too much, but this freaking highlighter, it's expensive, but it is freaking worth it, guys. It's worth it. I, hands down, love this highlighter. And I'll probably, when this one's out, I don't think I'll be buying another brand and highlight, because I just love Becca. Like, this stuff is just so shimmery and just, it's what dreams are made of. Like, if you're ready for this. Are you ready? So. So I always put a little highlight up, like kind of curving around my eyebrow. I don't know why, but that's just how I like my highlighter. So suck it. So we're gonna go up and around and around. So shimmery, so shiny. And take a little bit, and we're gonna dab the center of the nose. Just boop, shiny. We got a shiny nose. Okay, now for all the fine detail with the highlight. I'm gonna take it and brush some up in the point of the eyebrow. Same thing over here. That, my friends, is my makeup. Let me line my lips right quick. What kind of lip color do we want to do today? We'll just do a pink. Keep it simple. So I got my Sephora pink lip liner. There we go. Now I just gotta grab my pink lipstick and we are in business. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. Of course, it's Kat Von D's Backstage Bambi. So, just gonna oops. We are all done. So, final, last, and most important step to your makeup is the setting spray. So once you got it all done, you're gonna take this. My setting spray is from Tarte. It's the Rainforest of the Sea. Oh yeah. So you're gonna take it and you're just gonna squirt it all over your face. I always do like probably a little bit more than you should, but at the same time, my makeup's staying, motherfuckers. Okay, so you're gonna wait till that's all dry, and then any excess water spots, you just want to take a paper towel and just pick them up. Oh, I lied. I'm not done with my makeup. Hold on. I have my bottom eyeliner to do quick. This is today's makeup look. I broke a nail, so don't mind that. And yeah, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel up top, and turn on post notifications so you know when I post. Oh yeah. I hope you all have a beautiful day and a lovely week, and I will see you guys back here next week. Oh yeah. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this a thumbs up, and share my video. Thanks, guys. Kisses.